something new that happened. The burnt peanut Fortnite situation is actually hilarious. Apparently, he was added into Fortnite, and there was like a whole debacle on Twitter about it. So let's check it out. Let's check what happened, because I am personally not 100% aware what happened, because I usually been lately staying away from drama like this, especially like the burnt peanut stuff. People are so heated about it. It's crazy. The people who are defending him are crazy, and the people who are super against him are crazy. Like, there's like two sides of people just going at it, like mosh pitting it out. I don't know what the hell.
The burnt peanut situation that is genuinely hilarious. As you guys can guess, I'm not the biggest burnt peanut fan, and I know a lot of you guys find him annoying, but one thing I do like about him, and one thing I definitely appreciate, is the fact that he makes the most obnoxious people seethe at the very sight of him, and that's exactly what's happening with this latest Fortnite event, where he is officially confirmed to make an appearance in game.
To be fair, I have to say, so let me just move myself a little. I have to say, I do not like how he looks in Fortnite. He looks like a turd here.
Yeah, they did him dirty.
This does not even look like a peanut. It literally looks like a bag of like diapers. I don't this How do you make it look worse? I don't know. Not a fan of it.
Game, and the usual suspects are crashing out on Twitter. They believe that this is a violation of Pride Month, and they're spending a lot of time virtue signaling and even threatening him.
How is him being added to Fortnite a violation of Pride Month? Wait, what?
Since when was that like a thing?
What? I am so confused.
Over this collaboration. Now, back about a week ago, we got some previews of this possible event, including the burnt peanut, and people immediately started crashing out. In the replies of that tweet, you can see people saying, isn't he like notoriously problematic, like super racist and homophobic? And then people adding on, yes, he's also an ICE supporter.
Huh?
Now, of course, you can see this Twitter user named Batman literally LARPing as Batman on the internet while they virtue signal about
I swear to God, people are like chronically online on social media. I think stay with me on this one. Maybe we should put regulations how long people can use social media a day, or at least limit how often they can even interact with people, because this is kind of unhinged.
Virtual peanuts, but people were very upset. Now, if you want proof of how problematic this guy is, you really have to do some digging. And this is the clip a lot of people are sharing to show that he is a confirmed racist. And in this clip, he literally gets angry and is about to say something, but then censors himself. All you hear is bleeps. So you don't even hear anything he says, right? That was on his end, the censors. So he didn't even actually say any slurs or anything.
So he basically used a soundboard, which means he was playing up a joke.
Right.
That basically that's what happened. That's their gotcha moment. Him doing a joke where he self-censors with a soundboard, which he intentionally did as a joke instead of saying the word. Good job. Yes, you definitely got him there.
It's just, I guess, implied to these people and enough ammunition to want to cancel him. But there's another arc of this. It's June, so we got the plot protection coming for these people, saying adding a homophobe during Pride, by the way. With people adding on saying, it's why I can't stand Fortnite. If the LGBT community boycotted this crap, they would lose 2/3 of their player base overnight.
Where are they getting the numbers from? Who gave them these numbers?
In the game would be better off.
It doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense because most of them are kids.
Like, where are they getting these numbers? Like, I genuinely want to know which website sits and tracks every single member of LGBTQ and what games they play.
For it. Well, of course, they're saying that 2/3 of the player base for a kids game is LGBT. That's food for thought. But, of course, these people almost got their wish, right? There was another announcement previewing this Chapter 7 of Season 3, and there was no inclusion of the burnt peanut, and people were celebrating, thinking their outrage worked, that Fortnite had removed him. Many people believing they got him, they got the burnt peanut.
Of course,
but
yeah, sure.
Much to their dismay, today it has been confirmed that the burnt peanut will be a rare sprite in.
If anything, I would be outraged that he literally looks like a turd there. Not gonna lie. He looks like a turd. He looks like a poo poo. What the hell? Like a sad poo poo, too.
Game with a 1.5% spawn rate. So it is now confirmed, and well, people are crashing out. Bringing up the same old stuff, saying adding a homophobe on Pride says something. They're not even original. They didn't even update their tweets from the previous one. They're just copying and pasting and virtue signaling and also saying stuff like,
if anything, they will end up making Fortnite even more popular. Like, as if they didn't learn anything from the Hogwarts fiasco, have they?
Nope.
Keep going. All you're doing is just giving them more money. Good job.
this. He's going to shout slurs and homophobic things at people. That's the voice lines, by the way. Is that confirmed by Epic Games? Oh my goodness. They
It's so stupid. He's gonna shout slurs and homophobic things at people. That's the voice line. What? Bro typed this out and thought he cooked.
really popped off this month. But of course, this is more headcanon. It almost seems like these people want that to happen. Like they really want this guy to be the headcanon they've created of him. But of course,
Because that's what people do. They make up shit about you to justify crashing out about you. They know they made it up. They know they fabricated the whole shit. But then the same people are the ones who gaslight themselves so hard that they start believing their own bullshit that they made up.
Yeah, it's very crazy with that echo chamber stuff.
with these crash outs, you know, the violent rhetoric is always around the next corner. People saying stuff like this: I want to see the burnt peanut hanged. Oh, that seems like a
That is such a rational and respectful thing to say. Like, absolutely, yeah.
very normal response to a rare sprite in Fortnite making a very, very, very brief appearance in the game. Here's another person saying, I want to see him.
You know what I want to see? Every single person online who is celebrating stuff like that, and like every single person who is saying like these disgusting things, like this person should hang, this person should burn, should be investigated and locked out of socializing with other people.
Oh yeah,
That's what I
I
want.
agree.
That's what I
split
want to see.
wide open in the public square. Now, there's a lot
Yep.
of ways you can
Like, for example, this one, investigated and locked up for being a retard.
Yep.
take that. All of them very violent and deranged. But of course, you can see this is translated from Portuguese. The outrage has gone international, ladies and gentlemen. And here's another one saying, I feel maternal towards him, but not in a friendly way. I'd gladly neglect him on a hot summer car or in the market.
These people think they're funny, by the way. How's that for sad?
I
You
don't.
know, I would be
that's
concerned, but at the end of the day,
That's just so demonic.
Yep.
Like very weird.
Yep. This is disturbing.
people like this are so terminally online, just hopeless in general, that they'll never actually have kids. So this sort of scenario and sick rhetoric will never really be a threat to anyone in real life. And speaking of threats in real life, this person says, his face is so punchable, it isn't funny. Well, good luck doing that because it's a virtual peanut. I think you're going to have a very hard time accomplishing your goals there. But you can see the absolute Handmaid's Tale existence these people believe they're living in. This person saying rare Hitler events, because apparently
What?
the burnt peanut is just as bad as him.
I didn't know that Peanut is from Germany.
I didn't know that either.
Damn. I didn't know he's European.
In their eyes. But then again, keep in mind, they're terminally online. This is their entire universe, and it might be a very big deal to them to see someone they don't like make an appearance in a video game. Here's another one saying, I don't know about y'all, but he reminds me of a predator. The way he goes with the peanut bollocks.
Even my cat's like, what the hell, brother?
It's so bad.
Haven't we learned that every single person who's accusing another person of being a PDF file ends up being outed for being a PDF file?
Yeah, that's usually the head consensus of it.
Mm-hmm.
So this person is now implying that the burnt peanut is a predator. Yeah, they're doing everything in their power to water down as many terms as humanly possible in this situation. I mean, this is just with the territory these days, I guess, where they can't just dislike someone or find them annoying
Most of the times people accuse you of what they do. Projection. Yeah, most of the time it's projection.
Yeah.
or, ignore them. They have to add in these ridiculous and slanderous terms to, I guess, justify their rage towards someone they could literally avoid if they really wanted to. Here's another person saying, I'm sorry, but this looks so effing disgusting, bro. I'm like actually gonna throw up. Are
What?
you actually gonna throw up?
I'm sorry, but that's a bit much. I did say it looks ugly as hell, but for me to say I actually am gonna throw up, no, that was Dustborn. And guess what? I actually threw up.
Mm-hmm.
Make asylums great again. Aren't you supposed to concentrate on the roads, Arwen, or are you parked? I'm just concerned about your safety.
Also, people like getting mad or dunking on the design. Like, yeah, the burnt peanuts design is ugly and like
Yeah.
not appealing. Like, that's like, I think, kind of like part of the gimmick, right? I don't think he was ever trying to look like a very appealing design. Isn't that like the whole point? Also, this is coming from not only a Twitch partner, but also a member of Twitch's Women's Guild, which
Say less.
Say less.
Guys, do you think they'll accept me if I join? If I try to join?
Oh no, they won't.
Damn. Okay. Well, I guess women don't support women, huh?
Guess not.
Not me, guilt trippy. What happened to women supporting women? All right.
is very
Nudge,
interesting.
nudge,
What?
nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
They seem to be very open to attacking other creators. And the irony with the Twitch Women's Guild is if the Burnt Peanut decided to identify as trans and applied to that group, I'm sure he would get in immediately and cause quite the stir given the hiring history of that group, but that's a conversation for another time. And then we have individuals like this, VTuber saying, I just got back into Fortnite and now I'm gone again. Filtered by a literal peanuts. This is
That's so crazy. I don't understand how you would like gauge on how you interact with the game based on like some random person that's just playing the game on the internet. But all
I'm
right,
just
I
curious
guess.
about one thing though.
Mhm.
Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to check something.
Okay. So I just don't. It's so dumb, dude. How do I explain this without sound like I'm about to crash
Okay.
out?
Okay. This person saying I got back into Fortnite and now I'm gone again. Literally, no one gave a fuck. 3 people left it a like. One person bookmarked it, and one person said, "Okay, but you're missing the fun." Literally, no one gave a fuck. And there you have it. That is actually mental. That is really, really, really crazy. What the hell? Anyway.
fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. This person's entire enjoyment of this game has been rocked because they saw this peanuts. That is very funny to me. But overall, this entire situation is, well, genuinely hilarious. The amount of virtue signaling and the violent rhetoric that goes with it is to be expected at this point. But I'm glad they followed through on this event and they're going with it. Even though I don't care about Fortnite and I don't care about the burnt peanut, I do care about laughing at wackadoos on social media. So
Yep.
there's that, ladies and gentlemen. But that's going to do it for this video. If you enjoyed, consider hitting the like button. Also consider subscribing and turning on notifications for daily uploads and multiple streams a week here live on YouTube. But overall,
Anyway, basically, the summary is pizza. I guess I'm craving pizza. People are schizoing out for no freaking reason. The only thing, honestly, the only thing I'm gonna dog on is how ugly it is, bro. It
Yeah,
looks like a freaking lab test gone wrong.
I didn't like how they designed them. They did them dirty, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's literally a lab rat that escaped and became
Yeah.
sentient. Anyway, that's my thoughts. Like, this is so freaking pathetic and funny. Like, how people even think that others scared that they're leaving. Is that a VTuber or a retweeter? Okay, personally, my personal opinion, if you stream only a couple times a week and you don't do videos and all you do is sit on Twitter with barely putting any content out, you're not a VTuber. No, you're a VTuber. You're not a content creator.
Yeah.
You are just chronically online. No. If you have time to tweet and complain online, you have time to stream or make a video.
Lock the hell in.
Yep.
If you don't go live, you're a retweeter. Yep. That's the consensus of it.
No, but like, what's a limit? Like, how often do you have to go live? I think you have to go live at least 2-3 times a week and make other stuff besides that. Otherwise, are you doing content?